think I'm live. I can't really tell. I can see Laura's thing, but oh, somebody says I'm live. Yay. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Laura from Three Kittens Needle Arts in St. Paul, Minnesota, where it's going to be 90 degrees today. And in a couple of days, it's going to be 44. Welcome to fall in Minnesota. So I wanted to just tell you guys that I'll do a couple of little housekeeping things real quick. The first thing is please put questions in the question and answer boxes. If you have other things that you'd like to just say, you can put those in chat on Zoom. On Facebook Live, you can put your questions in the comments, and hopefully my office support person, our office manager, Cecilia, will be able to answer those as we go. I will also say that on Facebook Live, our answers and links and stuff will come up as coming from Have a Ball Fall Crawl, because I'm an admin on that website, so can't post as Three Kittens Needle Arts. So, all right. The first thing that I want to mention is that I did a PDF for you guys, and Cecilia is going to put a link in the comments on Facebook Live and chat on Zoom to give you a way to, go and get that PDF so you can follow along, or you can have the PDF for after the talk so you know everything that I talked about today. And you're also going to have a little bit of time to print it, because in just a minute, I'm going to show a little video of our store. But before I do the video of our store, I want to just tell you how the prizes are going to work today. I'm going to give away 2 prizes, one on Facebook Live and one on Zoom. And Cecilia will be bringing me those names, and I will show the prizes at the time. We have more prizes because we had so many generous sponsors for the Have a Ball Fall Crawl this year. And I'll be giving those away on our social media outlets, Facebook and Instagram, over the next week. So let's get started. I'm going to share my video with you first. All right. Hey, Cecilia, can you link the PDF in Zoom again? Thank you. All right, everybody, I'm back. I'm hoping that you guys can see me full screen. If not, Laura G may need to take me off of as a co-host and just have me as a panelist. I don't know if that would change anything, but I'm just going to get going. I wanted to let you guys know that we have a specific spot on our website called the Have a Ball Fall Crawl Shopping Guide. And that's got everything in it that I'm going to be talking about today, as well as a few other items that I don't have time to talk about today, but I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy them as well. So let's start. The first item I'm going to show you is a pattern by me. And this is the Skinny Lenny scarf. And it's very long enough to wrap a couple of times around your neck if you're cold. Or I like to wear long scarves this way. So you fold your scarf in half, wrap it around your neck, and then pull your ends through another end. So yeah, this is a pattern I designed back in 2007, originally for a DK weight yarn, and I just recently redid the pattern. It's not on Ravelry yet. I will try to get it onto Ravelry in the next couple of days. And it is this version I made out of fingering weight yarn, Koigu KPPPM. The pattern is called Skinny Lenny, and that's what the kit is on our website. So here's a little sign that shows you what it is. I'll be putting these signs up periodically, but Cecilia will be putting links in the comments on Facebook Live and chat on Zoom. The pattern is free with the kit, and it's linen stitch. So if you guys don't know how to do linen stitch, it's really simple. On the right side of this, you would knit one stitch, and the next stitch you would slip with yarn in front. On the wrong side, you would purl any stitches that were slipped on the previous row and knit and slip any stitches with the yarn on the right side, any stitches that were knit on the previous row. So it's super simple. It's a little mindless after you get the hang of it. Let's see what else I need to tell you. Oh, the other nice thing about linen stitch is you can use much bigger needles than normal. So this is a fingering weight 100% merino from Koigu. And I used a size 8 needle. I think I maybe could even have gone up to a size 9 without any issues. So that's always nice to be able to work on something on larger needles than you expect. So I'm going to show you the colorways that I have of this in Koigu KPPPM. Koigu is a Canadian company. If you watched on Friday, Lucinda from Montricot talked about this as well. And she wasn't talking about the KPPPM. She was talking about their new yarn, Jasmine. But they do colors great. Now, I don't have the blue anymore for this colorway, but we came up with a substitute. So this is the colorway that we came up with. I'm not going to tell you color numbers. These are all on our website, and telling you color numbers is just not going to be, easy to keep track of. So I'll just show you all the colors. I love this one with the blue and the rust. This is knit lengthways. Thank you for asking about how many stitches to cast on. I don't have that number in front of me, but it's 300 and something. So it's a lot of stitches to cast on. My trick for casting on that many stitches is use removable stitch markers. So when I cast on 20 or 25, I will put a removable stitch marker in, then I'll cast on another 25, put a removable stitch marker in until I get to the full amount. So that's what I recommend doing. Again, the kit is $44.25. It comes with the free pattern. I just have a couple more colors to show you. I'm kind of digging this one too with this orange. So if any of you guys follow me on our Facebook lives, you will know that I am a blue-green person, but sometimes I like some other colors too, you know, why not? All right, so I think that's it for that. I don't see any other questions about Skinny Lenny. Let's see what's next on my list. Zoom prize winner. So I'm going to announce the winner of this prize. So we've got a great project bag from Knit Tapestry. Nancy at Knit Tapestry donated this. And then inside the bag, we've got a Kira K design from Kira K. And we've got a Autumn Days lightweight bandana cowl kit with a pattern and yarn from West 7th Wool. Thank you so much for donating that. I just have to say, I love all of our sponsors, that they've been so generous, and we've got so many gifts to give away. So that's great. And the winner is Sandra Chides. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. I'm sorry. But Sandra, you'll need to contact me within 48 hours to let me know that you won the prize and that you will be, you'll give me information on where to ship it. And hold on just a second. Hey, Cecilia, do you need this name back so you can put it in the chat? All right, so she's going to come back and get that. Congratulations, Sandra. All right. So I showed you the one design that I have. I do some designing, probably not as much as Lucinda from Laundry Co., but or some of the other shop owners, but I do have a number of designs on Ravelry, and I wanted to offer everybody a discount on my patterns. So we have a code crawl21 for a 50% discount on any of my patterns on Ravelry or Rasmussen Designs. Cecilia will put a link in the chat and comments, so you shouldn't have to remember that. But and I believe I also put it on the PDF as well if you downloaded that. So the next thing I'm going to show you is my most recent make. This is Latticino by Susan Ashcroft. It is a triangular shawl, and it's made with 2 yarns from Stonehenge Fiber Mill. Stonehenge, I believe, is near Threadbender Yarn Shop that Becca did their presentation earlier today. They're in Michigan, and we are using, for this pattern by Susan Ashcroft, I used Shepherd Sport 2-ply and Crazy. Both yarns are 100% merino wool, dyed and milled in Michigan. And the Shepherd Sport comes in repeatable colors, you know, and it's a solid, it's just a great workhorse yarn. The Crazy is, I'm going to show you a skein of Crazy. This is what Crazy looks like. So Crazy is, they take 1 ply of yarn in one color and 1 ply in another color, and they blend them together, and then periodically they change one of those colors, one of those plies. And so you get these really cool skeins of yarn with lots of different colors in them. And each skein is completely different from every other skein. So these kits that we've put together, they have 2 skeins of a solid in the Shepherd's Wool Sport and 2 skeins of Crazy that are compatible. They're not going to be the same because you never get the same one, but they're compatible. The pattern originally calls for 1 of each. It's enough yarn to make the pattern originally, but I just thought it was too short, so I just kept going. I used about 1.5 skeins of each. So our kits are going to have 2 skeins of shepherd's wool and 2 skeins of crazy. And on our website, they are all named by the main color, because the crazy colors don't have names because they're not repeatable. So this is plum. And let's see if I can get the other crazy color in there. There you go. The kits are $53 each. And we'll put this up for a second. Let's see if I've got any other notes on the back. The pattern is garter stitch with some twisted stitches along one edge, and then also at the border. Pattern is not included. It's downloadable on Ravelry. When you're on our website, you will see a link that will take you directly to the Ravelry page. Here's that twisted stitch border, edging, I mean. And then I did the twisted stitch border at the bottom. You have the option of not doing it or doing it, whichever you wish. So, all right, let me show you the rest of the colors. So I've got this colorway. It's really hard to hold these so that they don't fall down. This is Misty Blue. This is Great Lakes. This is Pewter. Oops, let's see if I can get that. Thank you. This one is Autumn Gold. I'm kind of digging that gold color. This is Lilac. This one is Lakeshore. And then this one is a very bright one with black. And again, we have one of each kit because they're not repeatable. So get it while you can. Somebody said I need to hold the signs back a little bit. Is that better? It's hard for me because I am only seeing me on a small screen, tiny little screen. I'm not seeing a big screen, so I'm not really sure where to be. All right, so let me get this shawl off my shoulders. The next thing I'm going to show you is another pattern by me. This is the Gustav cowl. This is a crocheted cowl. It's a Mobius, and it comes in 2 sizes. It comes in this length, which is the small, and then a longer length, which can wrap around your neck twice. I'm trying to get this positioned correctly, but for some reason I'm having problems. There you go. So it is a Mobius, like I said, and if you don't know what a Mobius is, I'll just demonstrate it for you. So a Mobius, if you start at one edge and you go along that edge, and you just keep going along that edge, you will eventually end up right back at the edge that you started on. So there's a twist in it, but it's a twist so that the edge is continuous. And this, I tell you how to do this in the pattern. And then there is also a crossover stitch here. Again, I will tell you how to do that in the pattern. I designed this pattern, I don't know, a number of years ago for the Minnesota Yarn Shop Hop, which is always in April, except for the last 2 years because of COVID. And it just has been very popular for us. So I thought I'd show it here today. I made up the kits. It's a single skein of polka dotted sheep, 80-20, which is a 80% merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards, 400 yards, you can make either the small one or the longer one. So let me show you the colors of the yarn. Again, the pattern is included. It's a printed pattern. Yep. Say that again. We do have some crazy that's not in kits, but it's not on our website. We've only got about 6 skeins right now because there's a different, each skein is individual. We don't take pictures of each skein and put them on our website. So because we get 50 of them at a time, and that would be a lot of time spent putting them on our website. So I'm sorry to say that they're not on our website, but if you're local, come on by. So here are the colors for the Gustav kit. This is Divided Sky. Ooh, that was loud. I won't throw those in there again. This is Driftwood. This is an exclusive color from Polka Dot Sheep for us. This is Spring Fling. Polka Dot Sheep is out of Montana, and Amy is just wonderful. We love working with her. This is Petals. This is probably closest to the color that I was showing. I don't remember the name of the color that I was showing, but we don't have it in stock. Actually, it's Big Fork, but we don't have it in stock right now. The color of the cowl. This one is Danny On, and it's got some speckles. This red is fabulous. This is Helena. It's one of our favorites here in the store. Nightfall. This is Nessie. This is one of my personal favorites because, like I said before, I'm a blue-green person, and anytime there's a yellow-green, I love it. And this is Swift. Now, if none of those colors resonate with you, but you really like the cowl, you're welcome to buy a single skein of Polka Dot Sheep Tenderfoot 8020 on our website and put in the notes that you would like a copy of the Gustav cowl, and I'm happy to send that to you. Here's the card for Gustav. It's $28 for a kit, includes the printed pattern, and the cowl uses a USE or 3.5 millimeter hook. So there you go. I noticed somebody in the chat said something. Well, I just can't answer the questions in the chat. They go by too fast. So if you have a question that you would like to put in the Q&A, I'd really appreciate you putting it there. So thanks. The next thing I want to show is from Earth Yarns. So Earth Yarns is a company out of Turkey. They work with women who are unable to work because of religious reasons, but they get around it because they can tell their families that they're knitting. So I like that about this company, that they're able to empower women to earn their own money. Also, every skein that Earth Yarns sells, they plant a tree, which I think is fabulous. So they came out with a new colorway this year called Harmony, which you can see on this mannequin behind me. This is a rainbow color. And we've got a couple of things to show you. I'll show you that shawl or scarf in just a minute. But first, I'm going to show you the Harmony colorway in socks. So this is the Mahale, I'm sure I'm not saying that right, sock. I will send you both a top-down version and a toe-up version of this pattern with any purchase of a unique sock kit. And The pattern is, I did not write who the pattern is by. Let me just see if I can, I brought all the patterns out here with me. Let me see if I can grab it real quick and see if I can figure out who that pattern is by. You know, it just says designed for Earth Yarn, so in-house designer of theirs. So the great thing about the sock kits is that, so they come in a box like this, and they are, they're 2 balls wound so that you make matching socks. I love that. I mean, I don't care about whether my socks match, but some people really do. And it's hard when you have a self-striping yarn to get exactly matching socks. So it's great that they've set that up all ready for you. So the sock kit is $27. It's 75% extra fine superwash merino, 25% nylon, a total of 440 yards. So obviously enough to make these knee socks. Or if you've got somebody like my husband with really large feet, that's enough to make them a pair of socks as well, but probably not as long. Of course, he wouldn't want to wear knee socks anyway. So, and I'll send you, like I said, top down and toe up versions for those socks, the pattern with the kit. Okay, somebody says, I looked at the PDF, the Latticino shawl takes you to the Stonehenge link. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry about that. The PDF apparently has the wrong link in it. If you go to, at the top of the PDF, there is a link to the shopping guide. Click on that and you will be able to find the Latticino shawl kit in the shopping guide. And sorry about the incorrect link. Although, did you link on the Latticino shawl name, or did you link on the yarn name? Because the yarn name will take you directly to the Stonehenge fiber shepherd's wool sport. If you click on Latticino shawl kit up above that, it should take you to the Latticino shawl kit on the website. So anyway. All right, let's move on to the other Harmony colorway. So this is the worsted weight version of the Harmony colorway in unique worsted, 100% merino wool. And it's got 220 yards per skein. The pattern is the chevron scarf. Also house design from Earth Yarns. It's a fairly short scarf. So what I did was, and I'm trying to get it to sit properly on my shoulders, but close enough. I used a little jewel closure. This is a jewel button closure to put, to hold it together. You wouldn't have to use one of these. I did not link this in the PDF, but it is on our, in our shopping guide section on our website, or you can just wrap it around like this. I'm not a small person, so it's little, I would probably want to use an extra skein to make it a little bit longer. If you want an extra skein, let us know and we'll try to make that happen for you. Size 8 needles. Basic increases and decreases. The pattern is free but not included with the kit. You can download it on the Earth Yarns website or on Ravelry, whichever one you prefer. I know on our website, the link goes to the Earth Yarns website directly. So 2 skeins for $54, and I just love it. I love these rainbow color things. They're so bright and cheery, aren't they? So, yeah. All right. I feel like I'm just flying through this. All right. Now we're going to do the Facebook prize winner. So here's the prize. Yarn Cupboard, another store in the crawl, donated a kit for the Morse code scarf. And these are the colors of the yarn that we have in the scarf kit. The yarn is Masaki, made in Japan, and it looks like it's wool, acrylic, alpaca, and nylon. I'm not sure what this one is because, oh, there. It's partially in Japanese, so I can't really tell you. I know that there's 66%. Oh no, here it is, 66 polyester, 34% nylon. Anyway, the winner of this kit is Maria Pimental. Congratulations, Maria. Enjoy your kit. Let me know within 48 hours where I should send it to, and I'll get it on its way. Yay. All right. Reminder that everything that I'm talking about today is in our shopping guide on the website. Cecilia will put the link in again so you guys can check it out. Now I'm going to show you the Bella Union hat. Let me get everything over here. All right, so Bella Union, I made this last winter and I just had so much fun making it. It's 2 colors of Barocco tiramisu. And I will put it on because I think it's always better to see it on somebody. Barocco tiramisu is 38% wool, 28% acrylic, 23% super kid mohair, and 11% silk. And it is, let's see, I'll get a scan of it. It is 2 strands, it's hard to pull the strands out. It's 2 strands of yarn held together. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it really has a nice halo to it, and it's just soft and lovely to work with. The pattern is simple. It's a slip stitch pattern, so you're only using 1 color in each round. And you're knitting with, I think you do a size 5 needle for the ribbing, and then a size 7 for the rest of the hat, 16-inch circulars. And then I'm trying to remember, there might be a little bit of decreasing at the top, but then you finish it flat and you tack the ends down. It's hard to see it right there to create this kind of cool little shaping for this hat. Super simple to make, super fun to make because you get to see the colors changing, and I just really enjoyed it. So here's the deal on these. This is the colorway that I used. It is a gray and a pink, blue, purple, multiple color. You can see the greens and stuff in there. I've only got 1 of these kits right now, but I know that the manufacturer Barocco has this yarn in stock. So if you order one, it may take me a couple of weeks to get it to you, but I'm happy to do that, special order kind of thing for people who want the colorway that I use, or any of these other colorways that I'm going to show you. I have a couple in some of them and only 1 in some of the other ones. So if you don't mind waiting a couple of weeks, we'll get it to you as soon as we get the yarn in. And this last one, I'm really digging for fall. I think that's really pretty. So again, that is the Bella Union color pack. The pattern is not included. It can be downloaded on Ravelry. It's by Martha Wissing, and $25. So it's a nice price point for a very cool hat. There is not a discount code for orders from 3 Kittens. I know some stores are doing that and others are not. And we didn't even think of that. I just heard somebody doing it earlier today and it didn't even occur to me. So, but there is a discount code for a free pattern from me. Not a free pattern, a 50% off of any of my designs on Ravelry. So check that out. And then the last thing I have to show you today is the Earth Orbit poncho from Barban Pappas, who is a local designer here in the Twin Cities. I've got it in both a cotton, which is on the mannequin here, and I also have it in a fingering weight. So the cotton is, so these are earth yarns again, unique cotton and unique fingering. The cotton is a DK weight, 100% cotton. The fingering is 100% merino, obviously fingering weight. I'm going to put this on. It's always a matter of positioning it correctly, right? So I think I have it all on good. And I'll stand up just a little bit so you can see it better. So pretty. This one is made out of the fingering, and this other one back here is made out of the cotton. And if you guys want me to, should I show it closer? I guess I could take it off the mannequin. It's hard to show it without putting it on, but there you go. I'm going to show you the colors that we have in the cotton version first, and I'll start with the color that the sample is done out of. It's this colorway. I love how with the unique yarns from Earth Yarns, they look pretty in the skein. They look kind of variegated, and they definitely stripe when you are working with them. So this again is 100% cotton. And then we have this one. If you want a more tonal look, this purple and blues is very pretty. And for those of you who like more pastel-y colors, this one's nice with pinks and greens and some yellows. And here's a more tonal version of blue. Sorry about my ribbons hanging in the way. I want to keep these sets together. Oh, Barban, thank you so much. I think it looks fabulous too. So Barban's just saying in the question and answer that I look fabulous in her design. Well, I think her designs are fabulous. So there you go. Do we have much bleeding with the cotton yarn? I have not experienced bleeding with the cotton yarn. I made a shawl out of it. It's not nearby, so I can't grab it. And I didn't have any bleeding issues, but that was also 2 years ago. So my memory could be not right. Here's what I would suggest though, for anything that you think is going to bleed, please consider using the, they're called color catcher sheets. And I don't remember who makes them, but when I am, soaking something that I think might bleed, I just put one of those color catcher sheets in the water and it catches any excess dye. So I highly recommend those. I use them. I am also a sewist. So whenever I wash something that I've made that I'm worried might bleed or something else in the wash might bleed with it, I will throw one of those in, and I just really don't have any problems with that. So I highly recommend them. There is short row work in the poncho. Definitely. That's what makes it so cool. So short rows, and I'm sorry, I could have looked at my thing, my little notes that I have on the back of my signs. I don't see anything else on my notes other than short rows. So what colorway is your fingering yarn choice for the earth? So I'm going to show you the colorways. I do not currently have this color in stock. This is color number 3020. And it's not right now on the website, but I will put it on as soon as I get off of here. I thought it was 3021, so I put that one on, but I think this is 3020. I will. Barban, can you put something in the Q&A that tells me what color number this is? I believe we said it was 3020, but I just want to check with you. And since you're watching, it is 3020, Barban says. So I will make sure that that is on the website. After I do my presentation, I'll put it on so you can order it. But let me show you the other colorways that I have. Shout makes those. Thank you, Diane. Shout makes the color catchers. I think there may be some other companies that make them as well, but I definitely use whatever I've got in the house, which is probably Shout. I don't know. Cecilia, can you say that we answered the question live for me? Thank you. All right, so these are the colorways that I have in stock right now. In the fingering version. Again, the unique fingering is 100% merino. I think it's, I didn't write how many yards it is, but the other thing about this pattern is that if for either the DK weight version or the fingering weight version, you're going to use the same size needle. It's a US 6 4mm. I love this colorway. Oh my gosh, love it. And again, the pattern is available on Ravelry, but it's linked in our product page for this kit for the Earth Orbit color pack. And then if you want, again, a more tonal version, we've got that one. The pattern does not indicate a price or free on Ravelry. You know, you'll have to go to Ravelry and look. I'm sure Barban could tell us whether I know it's not free, but I don't know what the price is. So here's the information on the color packs. $31 for the unique cotton or $54 for the unique fingering. You get 2 skeins of each for either version. Yeah. All right. I think that's all I've got. And you know what? I've got 2 minutes left. Do you guys have questions? Okay. Brenda says no prices listed on Ravelry. I don't know what to tell you, Brenda. I'm sure that maybe Barban will say something. I have no idea. Is the green blue color in your poncho blue, teal, or dark green? All right, so here is the colorway. I'm not really sure which blue you're talking about. Are you talking about the dark blue? The dark blue is definitely dark blue. There are just so many colors in this. It's hard for me to know which one you're talking about. It's got red, a couple of shades of green, one kind of chartreusey, and the other one more of a spring green. Then it's got some aqua-y colors and rust. I hope I answered that question. I'm not really sure how to answer that. Oh, Barban says she went to Ravelry and fixed it, and it is $7. So yay, thanks, Barban. The color of the one I'm wearing is the, oh, you want to know about if the blue is teal, blue, green on this one. All right, let's get it up close for you. If that, I'm hoping that helps, because again, it's got lots of colors. There's magenta and orange and green and some blues and rusts, just so many colors. But I hope maybe holding it up closer, you'll be able to see what you're needing to see. So Diane is asking what weight yarn are the sample shells. I'm assuming you're talking about these ponchos. So the ponchos are, this is a fingering weight version in wool. And this is the DK weight version in cotton. All right. I think that's it. Heather, the color number again is 3020. So that's it. I'm done. Yay.
Yay, hello, Max.
Hi. What a cutie pie.
All right, so
And the
I
dog
see
is
Stu
cute
is
too.
ready. So we'll just mute ourselves and get ourselves off the video, and hopefully everything will be great, right?